Hello everyone, I'm back from holding a week's holiday and I will be starting off with a Pokemon theory just because I feel like it, and I just saw Proto Mario's theory about Bill making Mewtwo, but I also have a other theory or something that can intertwine that. So stick around if you like that kind of stuff, or else click away. Yeah, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Also, warning, this video will contain pictures from Google that is not mine. Please go and give respect to the owners of these pictures and copyrights. Yeah, okay, here we go. So, Proto Mario had the theory that Bill was the one made Mewtwo, but I do believe that also Professor Oak had something to do with the birth of Mewtwo, just because I feel like he knows a little bit more than he gives out, or else something else is in play. I do believe that Mewtwo is erasing his memory for every time you start a game. That could explain why he doesn't know who his grandson is and don't remember other important stuff. He can remember every Pokemon, but he can't remember his grandson's name, and that is a little bit weird. So I do believe that Professor Oak was one of the scientists working on Mewtwo. Maybe he can't remember because Mewtwo made the memory spell, or how to say that, or actually controlled him while he was doing it. It could make sense if Mewtwo was working together with the leader from Team Rocket, and Mewtwo was under the restrictions of the Team Rocket rule, and therefore is mind controlling the professors to do whatever Giovanni wants him to do, I guess. I also believe that Professor Oak knowed about Mewtwo before Ash went on his journey, or how to say that, but he just forgot, or again Mewtwo used its mind spell, or erased the memory of what was happened and stuff like that. I'm thinking more of the movie Mewtwo Strikes Back, and I do believe that Mewtwo or Mew actually tried this once before Mewtwo were alive and stuff like that. I do believe that Mew also did something not similar to this, but something like this, because I do believe that we see Professor Oak is with Celebi and also can travel back and forth in time. That could also explain why he can't remember, everything, and why he's so vague in his explanations. When he first finds out about Mewtwo, it's like it's almost seems familiar to him, or at least I feel like it's sort of like that when we see. And also in the movie, again, we see that the scientists are holding around each other, and there's the professor, of course. I don't know his name, but the one that is standing for the project, but he's holding here in the picture the shoulder of a young man, and this young man could be Professor Oak or Bill, as Proto Mario was pointing out, and they somehow survived that big explosion stuff. Maybe Celebi helped them, survive and stuff like that. But what is the purpose of making, Mewtwo, if you love Pokemon and you feel like you have everything that there is? Because I do believe that Professor Oak is not evil, and I also believe that Bill is not evil. I just feel like maybe also, Giovanni had a part to play in this. Maybe he was also one of the scientists. We can see here in the picture there's more than one, even though that it says in the Pokédex that only one professor made the mew2. I do believe that they all had their role to play to make mew2, if that makes any sense. So we have, for the DNA, we have Professor Oak and maybe also Bill and the other scientists. I don't know their names right now up top of my head, but you already know. You can comment down below what their names is. And I do believe that also Bill made the armor for Mew2. It could make a lot more sense after I saw, Proto Mario's video. And taking back in time, remember now that Professor Oak is not he's still known, right? But he's gone along with not being the champion again, he was once upon a time a champion, and we hear that he almost caught every Pokemon that there is and stuff like that. Why go back and be a scientist then, or a professor in this case? Why do that? I do believe that, Celebi was taking them through time and something went wrong, or, Mewtwo erased their memory and stuff like that. And I know that also Mewtwo have limits, as we see in the movies and also in the games. But I do also believe that Gary also have a little bit to do with this, and that would also make sense that he's a part of Team Rocket and stuff, like where Protomoria again has talking about, Gary being a part of Team Rocket, because if Gary sees Mewtwo right in the film, and we also know that he sees him in Origins, but he doesn't capture him, and he leaves it up to Red or Ash in this case to capture Mewtwo and stuff like that. But Mewtwo is the most powerful, dangerous Pokemon that there is, so I don't know if it's supposed to be last resort, because Giovanni is out of ideas. I guess he tried to defeat him himself, I know. So yeah, when all of this was not happening for Giovanni, he sent Mewtwo as the last resort, and he made the professor lie to Ash, and also Gary or Green, call him what you want, also lied a little bit to Ash and told him where to go. Or it's simply that they just figure it all out like Ash does. But I do believe there's something under the surface. I don't know about you guys. I would like to hear your theory upon this, and I hope you like this. And yeah, that's actually all for today. Do remember to take care of yourself and your loved ones. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner, and do remember to have a great day. Yeah, okay, and have fun. Bye.